Topic the first, logic. We begin with this topic with the idea of conditional statements. As shown here symbolically, we have P arrow Q. What does that mean? Well, a conditional statement is an if-then statement. If, then. So what's shown up here is if P, then Q, where P is our hypothesis and Q is the conclusion. Now, with this conditional statement, we have three related conditionals. The first one here, you see Q, then P. What did we do? We changed the order, and the name for this would be converse. This is the converse of this conditional statement. The way to remember this is CO, change order. CO, change order. The next one here, we have squiggly line P and squiggly line Q. Well, what that squiggly line means, we call that a negation or not. And what that means is not P, then not Q. We call that the inverse. The way to remember this is IN, insert not. The last one we have here, we have squiggly line Q, squiggly line P, not Q, then not P. So what we did is we took the inverse and we changed the order. We call this the contrapositive. The way to remember this one is, look, this is the longest word, right? We got to do everything. Change order, CO, and insert negative or insert not. Let's take a look at this example over here. If you are on Stewart's It's academic team, you will be number one next season. That's obviously a very true statement. Now from this statement, we are asked to give the converse, the inverse, and the contrapositive. So first, let's see, what's our hypothesis, what's our conclusion? What's P and Q? This here, if you are on Stewart's It's academic team, that is our P, hypothesis. Then you will be number one next season. That's our Q, our conclusion. Again, very true. So first thing, converse. CO, change order. We have to switch this P and Q. And if we do that, what will we get? Let's see. If you are number one next season, then you are on Stewart's It's academic team. Now that's Q, then P, right? Now our next one, inverse. It says we have to negate the conditional. So we want not P and not Q. So it should look like that. If you are not on Stewart's It's academic team, then you will not be number one next season. That there is our not P, implying not Q. And then the last one here, contrapositive, we got to do both. Switch the order and make both of them negate both of them, or put nots in there. So it'll look like this. If you are not number one next season, you are not on Stewart's It's academic team. So what that is not Q, implying not P.